Attorney Jerry Edwin has launched a campaign against the current practice of having the police investigate themselves when charges of police brutality arise. Making a case for change, Edwin said the current process is inadequate.
The case of Devon Arnold in Pedmata, where the whole world saw the image of a police officer striking a young man who was handcuffed and dragged by two other police officers. That conduct in which the commissioner said, I don't see any crime. Mind you, the whole world saw the crime, but the commissioner said, no harm, no foul. The police are incapable of investigating themselves.
He is suggesting the formation of a civilian or a social review committee to hear and assess complaints from citizens who claim to be victims of police violence.
This committee will review those complaints, determine if they are legitimate complaints or not just someone having a beef with a policeman. And if the complaints against the officer is legitimate and well-founded, that commission, that committee, should have the force to recommend dismissal from the force or punishment by that officer.
Edwin's suggestion comes in the wake of several videos depicting alleged instances of police brutality circulating on social media.
The cell phone has become, not just in Grenada, a tool of exposing corrupt and brutal police conduct. In Grenada, we have captured images of police punching citizens, beating them. There are reports. I have clients where a policeman used his baton to break the nose of a non-violent citizen. Grenada, like the rest of its neighbors and other countries in the developing and developed world, need to end the practice where the police are investigating the police when there are charges of wrongful conduct.
He argued that creating an independent body to investigate these complaints would not only provide a fair and impartial review process, but also enhance and safeguard the reputation of law enforcement officers.
Where we can say, we have a process in place to weed out the bad officers. Officers of the Royal Grenada Police Force are exemplary civil servants. It's the bad apples, the ones that affect the morale of the force and cause good officers having to publicly defend the bad ones.
The attorney emphasized the need for a transparent and impartial process to address allegations of police violence against citizens. For GBN News, Nisha Paul.